so deserving of the recognition that he has gotten because of what he has accomplished here in this area. So I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to let him come up here to speak. I want to bring up to the stage Mayor Vong Moua, City of Clovis.
It'll be dinner moment. I wanted to start with a poem that I think honors today. And it goes, and it's by Charles M. Province. It's a poem about soldiers. It goes like this. It is the soldier, not the minister, who has given us freedom of religion. It is the soldier, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press. It is the soldier, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to protest. It is the soldier, not the lawyer, who has given us the right to a fair trial. It is the soldier, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. It is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag, who allows the protester to burn the flag. Today is 50 years, 18,250 days. We celebrate. And I am one who is considered a product of those 50 years. But I think we cannot look at the 18,250. We must start at day one. Why is there 50? It's because of the first day. That is May 14, 1975. That is our leader. Chỉ muốn chi cho hiểu như chỉ muốn nuôi vì muốn nuôi bây giờ vì mua gì này thôi. Bây giờ bên chính châu tụ战区，bên chính châu nó好饱，bên chính muốn cái kinh cử nó khởi搞mạnh sang来，但是nó bên mua như trồng đủ nó，这chính是当命的。这内蒙是二这内蒙。cứ cho mông và mình xin là tổ nhau là chủ tế thì phải nhà tu bị lì phụ chế này cứ một đôi sáng sự việc sai ha này phun gì và bỏ bìa sang tu trò làแต่ชอบเชนเองเนาะอย่าไปใช้ตีโน้ตที่จะเลยแต่อเมริกาเจ้าคาเต้แต่ชีจีนพูดปีเตะเล่นหนูก็ตีมรอเต้ละกันได้อย่าจีนพูดย่อเก๋กันตรอมบลอชิกูเรามองเกิดพิเชอร์จีนพูดมันเราแค่เจ๊กันได้ตรอมมองเกิดเด้อมองชิมัวเชอคูมอจีนพูดมันเราแค่เชอคูมอตรอเป็นbên chúng mình trồng lúa chỉ là cũng mà lúa chỉ, cho trồng lúa rồi bên nhau, bên chúng mình kết giá tăng chỉ là cũng mà lúa, mua kết giá tăng, cho hùng mông chế này. To the world, you are the father of the Hmong. To the Hmong, you are the world. Chỉ bên sau nó cái khó hò, cho hắn nô nô ya chủ yêu khó hò, sẽ là mà mua bên cho cái bên tăng sơn rồi. CEO bỏ bên nó ý cho ya ta cú nơi ya cho bên tua bán nó này thì bán cho bên tuaแต่ชีกูชินยูน้องนี่ตัวชีตัวเซ็งยังมัวท่อเราเป็นกับแค่เซ็งเลยเนอะชุดก็ชีเซ็งบ้านตัว general บ้านปอเสร็จแล้วตัวก็รู้ได้แค่หนูต่อจีในพุ่นย่อชีมันเลยตัวกล้าหาญเลยแต่ชีวิตจีนพุ่นใหญ่เลยเชิญปีเจออกไปจอรถตะกูเนอ cú nè chỉ qua ta chỉ đâu giang plan nền này chúng ta còn nền bây giờ trình độ là bây giờ phát chữ rồi thì cho bây to ta chỉ cũng chỉ chữ ta và chữ chỉ gì này phun văn bỏ cho bây to người ấy chỉ đạo số tu hắn nói cho họ có bây chủ yếu người thì cho bây to cái nụ nó bây số lên số tu một lần chỉ lê cho lâu ha doctor สีนันพูนนะไม่ใช่หนังสีเตาเนอะไหลดังกุยไม่ใช่ไม่หยดเตาเมเยอร์เป็นเจ้าหนาวสีเตาเนอะลุงเล่งบอกกูอดคลามนูนหนูต่อจะเป็นเจ้าหน้าเตาเนอะขอหนูอย่าขอชิงขอหนูอย่าขอย่ออย่าเป็นนอกกลางเลยหนูนึกเก็บเป็นชิงยูแต่กูเชื่อเลยสังกัดเจ้าตัวประธานบวชเจ้าหรือตัวนี้จะบวชจะ SGU หรือประธานบีหรือตัวPresident 在界面上播多时，路做保养，佢要做佢路但背要ต้องจะกิน佢นั่นเคยชิน背ต้องเขาก็做保ให้ประธานบีเชียบวชแล้วประธานบีชิมว่า salary เลยนะแต่是对背จะกูต้อง做เสียว่าชื่อแต่ว่าถูกว่าจะน่าเหนียวว่านั่งจีลูกป้าลูกลูกว่าชาโลเต้ตัวเก๋ใจกูตู้จอป้างตัวไปเจ้าหนังวัดสีไอ้กูตอบหัวแม่ฮัตตาเจอเป้ชินยูลูป้างแม่จวนโยเป้หรือจะกูฮัตตาเป้เจ้าคือด็อกเตอร์ลอยเออร์จะในมัวบิสเนสจะในมัวเนี่ยชิป้างแม่จวนโยแล้วเขาไม่อย่างสิตัวแม่อยากจะหอมแต่ตัวเจ้าต่อสีในพ้นbà dù thằng này giang nó nhau hồng tờ lúc chén họ xua ra nơi hai nó có một bông cho nên ta này say là lúc họ trời nó nhau hồng tờ luôn nó phụ nó cháu mong từ là từ nhé dù dù chỉ này phun mơ nó xe lý cho chị tao tàn trò bế tua nên sẽ lấy mơ xe thật tịch lên nụ cho cả tao bế tua nên nó sâu ta lúc cha bên chầu trong ó phán cầu nó có phán cầu y thì là phun hà lên nó y tùng nền chế ta sẽ là phong cho lùng nó hà phun trò bên mông nưa ta mông nó mẹ lúc nền nút nó chỉ trong lên lúc nền ít của xong tỏ căng là giờ lúc nên cha nên cụ kế nên nó lù nên bao căng hậu nên yếu tàu mê yếu tàu nóng mê cho attitude chỉ cho là cú là wo khó dùng wo khó giờ tu từ sáng wo nữ yên wo tàu dùng ý tu wo dù tua chỉ ý tu ban ý tu rộng nữ yên chơi tên nua cú trò tên cú long xa ta nữ sai tên chơi mê cả tua trò tên chua tu cứ sáng nụ nua everybody know if you woke up today the soil underneath your feet is American soil you have already won this is an awesome place. President Reagan said it best, we are American. He said you can go to Japan and live there, but you cannot become Japanese. You can go to Germany and live there, you'll never be a German. You can go to France and live there, you'll never be French. But if you come from all over the world and come to America, you can become an American. And that is what we are. Chỉ này con lũ người ta cũng tốt trò, chỉ lũ nô, giờ bé thời chỉ này con chỉ bé tao cũng mê. Số tu, ý cho năng tha hàng nó mua, ý cho chỉ chúa cho ông phu lợi sư, thọ bé là ship, thọ bé phụ mê, cú thọ phụ mê. This is Hmong's greatest generation, the generation that came from Laos and took all of us here. Let's not forget their sacrifice. This is a generation with no PhDs, but were wiser than us. A generation that lived on welfare, but bought land, started businesses, created the first songs for us to hear on a cassette, created movies for us to watch. They have families of 10 and were able to live in an apartment. They hardly ate out and no one starved. They never learned from a book, but can recite rituals and customs hours and hours on end. This is a generation that never had to be called to attend a funeral of any fellow Hmong. This is a generation that created organizations that organize us. This is a generation that started our celebrations, started businesses, bought churches. This is Hmong's greatest generation, not my generation, but this generation here who brought us here. And every young person must call this generation Hmong's greatest generation. I often say, I can go and say, oh, I'm a mayor. And they'll go, there are hundreds and thousands of mayors. You say, I'm an attorney. There's many attorneys. But if you tell this story, no, but I am a soldier. And I fought a war. And I stopped communism for 15 years. And I brought 10 kids on my back, go to Thailand and come to America. Then the rest of America goes, wow. That's why we're not that amazing. But they sure are. Because every story is an amazing story. One of a love for freedom and a love for a family. And so this is Hmong's greatest generation. So to the educators, you have to call them that. That's Hmong's greatest generation. Compare it to ours, and they far surpass. If they would have been here, they would have been much greater than us. And so I give credit to them. I think the exhibit needs to identify more of what General Vang Thao did for the Hmong people. The education, the careers, and all the jobs that he created. He also gave us this. He loved all the clans. He never sought one above the other. He took away white Hmong, green Hmong, Russian blue Hmong. What else? Ni chỉ sai là chủ yếu nọ chứ, chủ yếu chế nền lu mong tận cho, chua tu mong một chùa tao chỉ nền phun,แต่是bé cho lu tỷ nua, bé nhiều sai dễ sai mùa là bé cho sao lo跑路nữa, chỉ bé tao lông con nua ha, cho lại chỉ nền phun tận ta, nữ trang của bu cũng một phụ chi, nữ cho nữ tu nà chế tu nữ nhớ số lúc xí hận. Để nhớ họ từ là nó cho nó cho nà chủ nữ thọ nó khâu là cho nà chừng dê tao nó khỏi thờ chua khó là tao nó nhớ tê cho nó cho chỉ tao là họ hay là tại vì nữ tụi cho họ hai nữ chỉ sai ta có mong chơi có cho lăng khô nó chỉ có dùng trang là có thể trang là nếu mua tê cho nó lúc xí sao ok tao cái đi nó tê cho tao là tê cho chỉ lăng bộ chỉ là phun là ha chỉ ta là mua chứ cái cần cũng chuẩn bị cho mình nhiều khó nó giờ khó cứ bây giờ toàn dù nu muốn đàn giờ cũng tu trò nó tập bố rong bố cho tôi nhận được họ bố tại vì tu mình nhiều bố cho khá tôi nhận được họ rồi bố tu thở cho được họ là chỉ bé hở mê bé phủ mê cho khá bé trở lại lu rong trở lại xin là cũng lu rỉnh bù. To the young kids today, I ask of this of you. If you're a Hmong kid, you're a good kid. Ask any teacher. They love classrooms with Hmong kids in it. No trouble from the parents. Kids maybe dirty clothes, smell a little bit because, we're poor. But overall, we're obedient. Good kids. And so, because you're a good kid, it's because you come from good roots. Good moms, good dads. But Hmong people, my generation and above, shine our light only half the capacity of what we were born with. We are 100-watt bulbs, born from 100-watt parents. But because of who we are, we shine at 70. At work, we'll go, no, I won't say too much. I won't do too much. I won't stand it because of our courtesy. Because we think it might be too bright. We think they might be offended. We think they might not be able to handle our brightness. But young people, today you must shine 100%. Shine bright like what we have taught you, what your elders have shown you. And if it's too bright, they can just wear sunglasses. Because we are that bright. And when you shine that bright, you will become the person your parents always knew you would be. And then you will live to the full potential that God gave you. Hmong people are loyal people. Hmong people love the nation they are in. And I say this to the Americans here. If you look at the Hmong experiment of where we left, we went to France, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, Australia, some stayed in China, some are in Laos, some are in Thailand. You know where the best Hmong are? Right here in Clovis. In America. American Hmong are the smartest. American Hmong have risen the highest. American Hmong are the richest. My dad has a brother with 18 sons in France. I think we are genetically pretty equal. There's no master's degree in that family. There's no millionaire in that family. There's no PhD in that family. That is not that we are not bred well. That is because this nation is great. It has offered us the opportunity. And as Dr. Sandoval said earlier, this is a community that embraces us. And I want to thank President Sandoval for his love for our people, because if it doesn't come from the top, we would not have this place, we would not have his sponsorship, we would not have him promote people of color in his cabinet and all the departments. That is someone who we must take care of, and our loyalty is to you. And so don't go be the chancellor of all the universities. Stay here with us. Cú thó hà lù nó trôi cho lùa ô lù cờ. Thó cờ lù cầu tông cầu lâu. Thón đu mua lù cho trùa mì nơ. Mù làm phang cầu đu của cầu tông trù. Tao phang cầu đu của cầu lâu chi. Chẳng đu chi bú chẳng cú. Lù nàng chi bú nàng đu. Mê tờ trong plờ dù trần ta lên lu cỏ lu lên dầu cỏ cha lên lu cỏ trái mê dòng lên chùa cú lên dầu cỏ tha mê lên chùa nhà mê mông làm phang càng mông tao phang mông hú nơ nung nua pe halung te chi chu ke yo pe lu shi ha la pe chi ha le pe tan to ha che cho no no chi no i ja en han de la pe ta no tro chi nyo pe lu ko me ha lu ko yo to nei ki sa pe la e pla me yo lu la me ha cha chi la ki pe no no e tho lu ka all about you, Joe. We are doing Jing-Du. Yeah, I do thank God that He made me a young Hmong boy, born in a Hmong family, to have you as my parents, you as my brother and sister. I will not trade any other race to be born in than to be in a Hmong family. And I thank God that He chose us this particular time to be in this particular nation, to be amongst our fellow Americans here in the United States of America. And God bless all of us. God bless the United States of America. And God bless Fresno and Clovis. Thank you very much.